A palace is a luxurious mansion, particularly one that belongs to the royal family or is the residence of a head of state or other prominent dignitary. Palaces are also the homes of kings and emperors. These magnificent palaces rank among the most well-known structures in the entire globe. Once the residences of kings and emperors, these magnificent buildings are now well-liked tourist destinations. The top 10 beautiful palaces in the world are listed below. In this video, we're going to talk about the most affordable inclusive resorts, so before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Number 10. Kensington Palace. Only a short distance from Buckingham Palace and St. James Palace, Kensington Palace is a magnificent royal palace. King William and Queen Mary bought the palace in 1689, and numerous royals have lived there ever since. The palace is where Queen Victoria was born in 1819, and Princess Margaret and the Earl of Snowdon lived there in the 1960s. Since then, the palace has served as the residence of the Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William, as well as Prince Charles and Princess Diana throughout their marriage. The palace now serves as a museum and the royal family's official residence. Number 9. Palacio Real de Madrid. The formal royal residence, Madrid Royal Palace, was constructed between 1738 and 1735 and is regarded by many as one of Europe's finest palaces. Every traveler visiting Spain's capital city should include a visit to the palace on their itinerary. I was quite eager to cross this off my list, but it turned out to be a little disappointing. When I started looking up information about the palace, I was startled to discover that outside of the official website, there aren't many images from within. This is because, as is evident, photography is not permitted. It was something I just learned about on my own because it was not stated in any of the official information that is readily available. The palace rooms, in my opinion, were also extremely impressive, but after you've seen a few, it starts to seem like you've seen them all. Number 8. Alhambra. Alhambra has long been regarded as one of the most famous and iconic palaces on earth, perched atop a plateau with a view of Granada. The expansive complex, which was built by the Nasrid Sultans in the 13th century, proudly displays a wide variety of extremely stunning Andalusian architecture, with elaborate decorations and themes everywhere you turn. It is a pleasure to stroll around its lovely gardens, strong walls, and colonnade-lined courtyards. And the Museum of Fine Arts has a wonderful collection of artworks for guests to study. The wonderfully carved columns and charming pavilions of the Court of the Lions and the meticulously maintained flowers and fountains of general life are just a few of the many highlights. Alhambra is undoubtedly a striking sight, with the gorgeous Sierra Nevada mountains in the distance and lush vegetation sprouting around its beige walls. Number 7. Schloss Neuschwanstein. A German that King Ludwig II idolized since he was a teenager received a gorgeous fairy tale castle as a dedication. Indeed, some psychologists and historians have hypothesized that he was the Sworn King's ardent love. Seek out artwork that draws inspiration from Wagner's operas as you explore Neuschwanstein Castle's interior. Frescoes depicting scenes from Tristan and Isolde, for instance, can be seen in the bedroom, which reminds me a bit of Romeo and Juliet, that is, Swan Knight, who is thought to be the namesake of Ludwig II's fairy tale castle. Number 6. Château de Chambord. One of the finest examples of French Renaissance architecture is without a doubt Château de Chambord, which is tucked away in the Loire Valley. Its extravagant and beautiful architecture, commissioned by Francis I to serve as a hunting lodge, proudly displays the monarch's incredible wealth and authority. Although the French Revolution stripped and eliminated many of its magnificent furniture, guests can still enjoy exploring its opulent hallways and chambers. All in all, the turrets and towers of the chateau are a magnificent sight, especially when set against the verdant grounds and reflected moat that surround it. Number 5. Pena National Palace. A stunning building and a prime example of romantic architecture from the 19th century is the Pena Palace, Sintra. Its walls are painted in vibrant hues of yellow and red as a tribute to neo-Manueline architectural designs from the Middle Ages. Views of the settlement below and the neighboring hills are available from its several colorful terraces. The palace, which is perched on a mountain covered in rainforest, has lush gardens and charming walks that lead up to its ethereal splendor. At the Pena Palace Sintra, you may experience the opulent way of life of the royal family. Explore the grand halls of this palace to discover a number of regal chambers, including the stunning royal dining room, the chapel, and the exquisite noble chamber, along with the opulent bedrooms where former kings and queens previously lived. 2 ponds, follies scattered across the rugged terrain, and a one-of-a-kind stone sculptures made from layers of quartz ore are all features of these spectacular gardens. Visitors to the Pena Palace will undoubtedly be fascinated by its majestic beauty and alluring ambiance whether they go in the summer or the winter. Number 4. Taj Falaknuma Palace. One of the few Indian heritage palaces with a distinguished past during the era of the kings is the Taj Falaknuma. The palace, a magnificent heritage from Hyderabad, a princely kingdom in British India, served as Nizam Mahmud Ali Khan's Bahadur's official residence. The Urdu word Falaknuma means like the sky or mirror of the sky. It is just as opulent and majestic as London's Buckingham Palace. The palace stands tall, commanding in awe of its being a rare construction, brilliant in design and opulent in decor. Falaknuma Palace is a must-see destination and is only 5 kilometers from the Charminar. To help you understand why Taj Falaknuma Palace is among the best in the world, Travel Beats offers the most fascinating facts about it. Number 3. Lake Palace. Formerly a summer home and retreat for members of the Mewar royal dynasty in India, Lake Palace is now an opulent hotel. Udaipur, often known as the City of Lakes, is home to the Gleaming White Palace, which was constructed between 1743 and 1746. The palace is a very picturesque site, magically perched on an island in the center of a lake. Dreamily mirrored in the waters nearby are its opulent domes and facade. Along with its magnificent pavilions and courtyards, the hotel also boasts lush gardens, merry flashing fountains, and luxuriously furnished apartments for guests to explore. Lake Palace is quite beautiful to look at because of its tranquil environment and magnificent design. Number 2. Buckingham Palace. The home of the British kings for many years has been Buckingham Palace in London, one of the most well-known and widely photographed structures on the planet. It was initially constructed in 1703 as a sizable townhouse, and over the years, it was gradually expanded and renovated. In 1911, the iconic facade was erected. The palace has 775 bedrooms in all, many of which are adorned with luxurious furniture, priceless paintings, and ancient statues. The staterooms are the most impressive of these. These are where visiting heads of state stay while they are in London and are open to the public every August and September. Number 1. Palace of Versailles. The majority of us are completely unaware of the many breathtaking locations in the world. You'll never run out of things to see or do, from breathtaking waterfalls and astounding natural wonders to enigmatic lost cities and charming landmarks. Choosing only 10 of the world's most stunning locations is certainly difficult, and traveling to every single one of them could take a lifetime or more. A few places, though, should always be on top of your bucket list, since they each offer an unforgettable experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.